What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a very special review for you guys. Today is set 75354, the Coruscant Guard Gunship. It came with 1,083 pieces and cost me $140. Now on to the main thing that you're paying for, the Guard Gunship itself. First thing right off the bat that you notice is this is a downsize compared to the previous iterations of the gunship by exactly 2 studs. However, that does not make this a bad model by any means. I think this is actually a fantastic model. So getting started right off the bat, you can see that there's 2 seats for a pilot and then one for presumably a gunner. There's control panels inside. And then closing these up, we can actually see staying in the front that these are some of the newer style of ball turrets that hopefully shouldn't come out on you while playing. And moving to the back a little bit, we have some storage compartments. That's a sticker right there. It's a fantastic sticker. It does add a lot. And there's a compartment on either side. And if you open that up, there's nothing here, but there is room for something to be put there, which I think is really nice. And then getting to the main quote-unquote play feature of this set, that would be these doors right here. And there's a little knob right here. Just pull that. And there we have it. Then on the other side, pull that. And there we have it. And we can take our Coruscant Guard. And just keep them right here. And then have this close in on there. And then moving further back, you can see these wings. They have the engines on top. These are also very, very well built. I'm not worried at all about this thing falling apart. And they have gone with this interesting idea of replacing the bubble turrets at the edge with actual turrets. There are stud shooters, and as you can see, they did try to capture the dome shape kind of well, which I think is cool. And then the stud shooters obviously fire just like so, and then the studs go flying. And then moving more back, there's a little compartment back here. Open it up, store something, rations maybe. And then moving to the back, we do have a little artillery gun right here in the back, just a little cannon. And there's also a ramp. One disappointing thing about this set was that the previous iterations had something to keep in this ramp, whether it be a speeder bike, an ATRT, something like that to keep in the back. However, this one does not have that, but there is a ramp, so if you ever want to go grab a speeder from your collection, you're always free to do so. And my favorite part about this set easily is definitely the striping that comes down on the actual doors of the gunship. I think that's very well done. And overall, I think this is a very fantastic gunship. It also has a handle, which works really well for transporting it. And I think this one's really built like a rock. It's not gonna. I have full faith that this is gonna not have any durability problems during play. And then coming up to the front side, you can see the stripe very well. One of my gripes with this set is how these doors seem to stick out a little bit too much. I feel like there should be, instead of 3 studs thick, there should just be 2, maybe even 1 stud thick, to make it not have this kind of little lump right here in the front. Yeah, right there. Now moving on to our minifigure. From left to right, we have Chancellor Palpatine, 2 shock troopers, the updated Commander Fox, and an updated Clone Wars Padme Amidala. Now, I have heard a lot of complaints saying that, oh, there shouldn't be, the figure selection is incorrect, Palpatine shouldn't be there, and we should have had Clovis instead of Palpatine, but I think these figures are done very well. Especially, I believe Palpatine is definitely the highlight of the set. If I were to just take a look at him, he has some phenomenal printing on his torso and along the skirt piece. Fantastic back printing too. Let me see if I can try to get a focus on the actual pattern. There it is. Looks fantastic. Alternate face, a little bit more of an angry, kind of devious face. And then a nice hairpiece. I think this hairpiece is very fitting for Palpatine. Next, we have 2 shock troopers. These are the same ones that come in the battle pack from this year, or I guess the battle pack would be the same ones that came from this one. And underneath you have the same clone head, just perfectly appropriate for clone troopers. Perfectly appropriate for the clone troopers. And next we have Commander Fox. And I think this is a very well done minifigure. He has the visor on top, and under the helmet, same clone head for Fox. And fantastically done figure. Nice couple of blasters, nice back printing. My one gripe is, while it might not look like it on camera, wherever there's white on this torso, it's actually pink, and I know Lego can do better. Especially considering that if we just look at the inverse of red on white, it looks fantastic. White right here on red looks fantastic. But for some reason, this white on red just doesn't look good. And also that this middle part should be red, but I'll be nitpicking at that. And lastly, we have our updated Clone Wars Padme Amidala. This is the first Padme Amidala that we've gotten in the Clone Wars variation since all the way back in 2012 with the Malevolence. And here's what those 2 figures look like, just for comparison. So I definitely think the face on the newer one is a lot less creepy. I think the hairpiece is also a lot more fitting than just having this old hairpiece. So overall, I do believe that the newer one is definitely superior. And for my overall thoughts on this set, I think this is a very, very well made set. Again, this was set 75354, the Coruscant Guard Gunship. It came with 1,083 pieces and cost me $140. Now, the main point of contention is that this is a more expensive gunship that's actually smaller. Now, do I believe that it's worth $140? No. I would have liked to see this around the 110, 120 mark, but I can't say that this is worth a full $140 price tag. However, what I can say is that what I do see here is good. I love the figures, even though this one's technically inaccurate. This one is a mess, but everything else is fantastic. And the gunship is fantastic. Again, this thing is built like a brick. It is not going to break under any circumstance. And it's built very well. With that being said, $140 in today's market, it seems worth it. It seems relatively worth it. Overall, those are my thoughts on the set. If you guys did enjoy the video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.